Hi, good morning or good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is where you are at. Um, so yeah, I have been a bit quiet. I have been busy with college stuff, but I don't think I'll be. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll be able to make audio, any scripted audio for some time because unfortunately there's just so much noise whenever I do anything in my college room, hostel room, and even now I think you can hear the laptop fan sound very clearly. But yeah, hope that's not too distracting. But yeah, so hmm. I had a few things planned today. It is actually quite late for me. I tried recording earlier, but I had a few problems with my audio recording software and laptop in general. But yeah, so I think I have notes here, so I'll use those to talk about stuff. And yeah, so firstly, let's see what I have here. Live in oh um so I wanted to talk about the YouTubers that I'm subscribed to. So I'll just open my phone quickly because I have my YouTube there, and I'll go through them. I'll mention this first though, that some of the people I'm subscribed to, I mean, I'll talk about all of them, but there are a few people who I am not subscribed to, but I do watch them. It's because I forgot to subscribe to them. But I'll go through my homepage as well. I have mentioned this before, I think, but I use this app called Revanced. So it's a Revanced, and it's basically a YouTube that blocks ads and is general. I think I've talked about this, but I don't really mind ads that much. But for me, why I have to use Revance is because in the right now, if I open like the YouTube that everyone uses, the default YouTube, there is this problem where if I, let's say, watch a video, right, and I try to change the quality, oh, it just plays an ad immediately. But yeah, so if I try to change the quality, it says it has four options: auto, higher, picture quality, lower saver, data saver, and then advanced. And if I click advanced, it gives me all video quality settings. Now this is a small thing, I know, but I really hate this because I mean, honestly, how many people genuinely wouldn't understand when they click on? So, for example, this is how it used to be in the older YouTube. If you click on setting, it says quality, and then there is just options like 144, 240, 360, etc. And like, how many people would really not get what 144 is and what 480 is? And even more importantly, you could add the in brackets like higher quality or lower quality, right? So I just don't like this change. It feels a bit annoying to me. And other than that, there are a lot of other things like YouTube Shorts. So Revanced, you have an option to remove YouTube Shorts completely, so you won't get YouTube Shorts. It's not like I hate Shorts or anything, but they can be very very time consuming and distracting. So I try to stay away from them. But yeah, okay. So wait. I'm also trying like a new setup of recording basically, but I'll talk about them later. So let's start with my subscriptions. So some of these will be, so I might skip some of them if I feel like they're not. I'm not sure. Let's see. So there's that blasted salami. Oh, I should do this with A to Z relevancy, alphabetical order. So there's 2 clicks Philip and 3 clicks Philip. These are this is run by the same person, as you could tell, and they are he's a CS:GO slash CS2 YouTuber. Um, he is a very nice guy. He has a very nice video about, so most of his videos are entertainment based, but one of his videos is about women in Counter-Strike, and I really recommend if you are interested in uh, I mean, it's a bit of a sad video because it talks about toxicity in that game, but it's a really nice video. So do check it out if you want. And other than that, he has a lot of videos. In Clicks Phillips, his main channel, he talks about CS:GO, whereas in 2 Clicks Philip, he talks about graphical stuff and whatever he feels like, honestly. And another funny thing is he keeps talking as if 2 Clicks Philip and 3 Clicks Phillips are brothers. So he'll mention him as his brother, but they're actually the same person. The next subscription I have is 30 whatever. I have no idea who this is or what this is. This person has no videos in their channel whatsoever other than one YouTube short that I can't play. If I try to play it, it just says something went wrong. Oh wait, I think I remember because this talks about Sage the cat. It feels like someone else did this from my PC. I mean my phone. But yeah, I'll just unsubscribe to this person. But yeah, then there is 52 cards. Cards is spelled with a K. So he's a really old YouTuber who used to make card tutorials. Very old. I used to watch their tutorials years ago. Like I can see one of the videos that I've seen of theirs is from 11 years ago. So these videos are super old and I just subscribe to them out of respect because I don't really do card magic right now. I might do it again sometime, like I might continue practicing it and stuff, but right now I don't. The oldest video is 12 years ago, but yeah. Then there is artificial. So it's spelled AARTHIFICIAL. This guy has done a couple of very nice videos on his video game or their video game development. So this is their description. Hi, my name is Jacob. I make concise videos about the technical side of game development. I have watched a few videos of them and I felt like they really are doing a very good job about talking about technical side of video game design and development. So I just subscribe to them. I don't really watch the videos that much, but yeah. Then there is this dude called Abhishek Upmanyu. He is a comedian. He is one of my favorite ones. Yeah, he uploads very rarely, but whenever he does very nice videos. His videos are usually very long, and yeah, so I like him. And he's a Hindi speaking person. So if you are a non-Hindi speaking person, then I'm sorry, but yeah. This Adrix is like a very old YouTuber actually. So he's not very old. His last video was 2 years ago, and he hasn't released anything since. He used to make videos on the game Paladin, and yeah, I loved watching him. He was very funny at the time. I have not seen any of his videos in a long time, so I have no idea if it will hold up, but yeah. There's this person called Alisa who has a very bad mic, if I'm not wrong. Actually it might be wrong, but yeah, I remember, oh, my fan would be making some noise right now. It just does that randomly. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to work around this. But yeah, for the time being it has to I have to work with this, but yeah. So again, talking about this, so this person just made a few one video that she made, I think, was a study with me episode 1. So I wanted to it's basically a 1 hour 30-minute long video of her studying. So I watched it and I thought this would be good for me, so I subscribed. But yeah, there is Anna Pantsu who is so her description is musical theater enthusiast recovering weeaboo. Is it that's how it's pronounced, weeaboo? Uh, but yeah, she's super sweet. She has a lot of musical videos. So she does covers of songs. One of hers that I like a lot is Country Girl Shake It For Me, Luke Bryan cover. So it's basically a cover that's in Simlish. So I believe in for whatever reason the game Sims, if you have heard of the Sims, they would do covers of song in their own language. So if you have ever played the game, you will know that the people speak in this weird language that sounds like English, but it's just gibberish. And Luke Bryan, the singer for Shake It For Me, Country Girl Shake It For Me, did a cover on this version. And she did not a cover, but he sung the song in this version as well. And she in turn covered that song, so it's super cool. Do check it out. But yeah, I love all of her songs. They are pretty good. They're very good actually. There's there's Ark and Ark Meton. This is the same person. They make video on Valorant mostly. So most of the videos are on Valorant. Arc is a channel for game design in general, whereas Arcmeton is a video specifically for Valorant. I've stopped watching them. I don't really enjoy their videos anymore, mostly because of my interests have changed. But they are pretty good, so I used to watch them a lot. I think I'll unsubscribe because it feels a bit cruel. I guess I'll leave them subscribed because why not? I do still watch them sometimes. There's Arithmetic. I actually don't remember seeing this channel. Just let me look around for a while. It seems like this is a person who has done a lot of Godot tutorials. I think this might be, if it is a Godot 4 tutorial, then that would make sense because I was trying to learn how to work in Godot 4. This in general looks like a very nice channel which has a lot of Godot tutorials, so I'll just stay subscribed. But yeah, there's Art of Whiffing. So this is a YouTuber who made Valorant content. Basically, pro Valorant players. Whiffing means missing your shots when you should be hitting them. So he made videos on pro players whiffing, and they were very popular. He hasn't released anything in 2 years. I mean, they haven't released anything in 2 years. I have never heard their voice, so I have no idea who they are. They never show their faces or anything. But yeah, Art of Whiffing, very beautiful channel, but they haven't released anything in 2 years. I hope they are doing good because I enjoyed them a lot. But yeah. Then there is Spiff. Astral Spiff. They are any names, by the way, which I say and you don't get anyone to watch them. Please let me know. I'll link them, or I'll put the channel name or whatever in Reddit. But yeah, or YouTube if you're on YouTube. But yeah, so Astral Spiff is a YouTuber who mainly did FNAF. So if you don't know FNAF, it's a Five Nights at Freddy's. One of the actual games that I've actually played and were super scary when I played them. It's very rare, weirdly enough, for video games to be genuinely scary. And more often than not, the video games that are scary end up being games that don't mean to be scary. So for example, Dark Souls or whatever, you'll find them being very scary. But yeah, so there's that. Astral Space made videos on them. So I'll see for a second. Yeah, so he made videos on the FNAF or FNAF series. He made videos on briefly on other games as well. His description is, I just want to make videos I am proud of. He has a girlfriend, and what's her name? I'm actually forgetting it. Or maybe she left. I'm pretty sure she is they have a cat. They live together if I'm not wrong. But yeah, it's super sweet. And he's a super sweet guy. He's super funny. I find him I find him adorable, and yeah. Okay, so next is Bird, Berd. He is a very popular person, so you might already know him. You might already know him. Sorry, I had to go somewhere. But yeah, Bird, he has 2 million subscribers almost. You might know him. He makes small animation videos. Most of his videos are less than 30 seconds, and they're pretty good. They're pretty funny. I haven't seen him in a long time. But yeah, there's Bill Words, who is an old YouTuber. He has 5 million subscribers. If you don't know Bill Words, you're probably either you don't use YouTube a lot or you are quite young, because Bill Wurtz used to be a very popular YouTuber quite a long time ago. So it's his most popular video is from 6 years ago. It's a series of videos called History of. So there are two videos if I'm not wrong: History of the entire world, I guess, and History of Japan. Japan. These two videos were super popular. Let me see. So History of Japan has 80 million views, and History of the entire world has just a second. Wait, where is it? It has 165 million views. So it's one of the most popular videos of the time. Do watch them. They're very good. They're very insightful, and at the same time have a very funny sense of humor. But yeah. Okay. So there's this person called Braki. So the story with Braki. Also, I should mention. Should I even say this? But basically, Braki is. So this is the description. Hi, I'm Braki. I don't care what to write here. I'm 15, so please stop the weird comments. Which is a bit sad that just because someone is a girl, people just start writing weird comments on them. But she has a very interesting theme going on. So her theme is that she acts like she is stuck in like 2005 or something. Like if you see her videos, it feels like so for example, I'll just mention, so her last video is 5 days ago, and it's called Playing a Scary Maze Game for the First Time, 4 being the number 4. And all of the videos are like this. So the one of couple 1 month ago, around a month ago or 2 months ago, is why Windows XP is better than Windows Vista. And it's just full of these videos, normal San Andreas review, and she just talks about San Andreas. I enjoyed this a lot, and I subscribed to her, and yeah, it was super fun. Again, it's kind of sad that she gets these kind of comments. I have not seen them because I don't read comments on her videos, but yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. I think, okay, so this is Bren. Bren is from the casting duo Bren and Sideshow. If you have heard me talk about them in like another video or something, they cast Valorant, and Bren doesn't really upload any videos. His last video was 2 years ago, but Sideshow does. He has 2 channels, which I'll go over to after a while, but he does upload videos very frequently. But yeah. Okay, there will be some noise. I hope it's not too much. I don't know what to do. I need to do something about this. I am thinking of disconnecting my laptop's fan altogether so it stops making the noise. But yeah, this is one of the biggest problems of having a gaming laptop. The other thing I was thinking of is creating a whole setup. So because my mic's wire is actually quite long, so I think what I can do is extend it to somewhere away from my laptop and then record. So I wouldn't have to worry about the fan noises, because I'm already having to worry about a lot of other noises. But yeah. Anyway, so moving to how many subscribers do oh my god. Oh, this will be another series, it feels like, if I'm actually going to do this. Okay. But yeah, I'll just keep going. There is Bumblebee Audio. So this is the first ASMR. Not ironically, but coincidentally, this is also the very first ASMR audio I ever listened to. Like this, she is the first person I ever listened to when I was in a bad place and I wanted comfort from someone. And oh my god, even today thinking about it just gives me chills. How good it felt to be able to hear someone say nice things about you. Bumblebee Audios, do check her out. She releases every video, I think a month. No, not a month, wait. Oh yeah, she seems to be releasing very consistently every 3 months. No, wait, that doesn't make sense. 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. No, I'm wrong. So she seems to be releasing 3 videos every month, but she hasn't released a video Okay, it's actually very not very, but like, it's actually somewhat inconsistent. But why I got confused was one of our videos is from 3 days ago, then there is three videos from 3 months ago, and I was like, oh, 3 months ago, 3 months ago, 3 months ago. So it's like three videos in 3 months. Sorry, three videos in 9 months. But I don't know how I got that. But yeah, so she releases like every couple of months or something, so I don't get to enjoy her voice very frequently. But yeah, cannot forget about her. She is, I mean, I haven't commented on her video or anything. I think she doesn't engage with her audience a lot. This is one of the things that I like to notice about YouTubers, whether or not they engage with their audience a lot. So for example, I will always reply to your comment if you ever comment or anything. She seems to liking sorry, she seems like she just likes a lot of comments. But yeah, she's super sweet. I wish I feel like I should reach out to her and maybe comment on her again or something on my ASMR audio account, because I don't use that account again. Sorry if there's some noise, but do let me know if they annoy you too much. I will then carefully remove them next time. But yeah, uh, she seems to be sorry, I don't use my ASMR audio account for watching any of this, so these are not from that account. Just because I think that should I don't know how to explain this, but when you subscribe to someone on YouTube, if someone comes to your channel, they can see those subscriptions. So I don't want to just have random subscriptions on that. But yeah, okay, so Bumblebee Audios. Then there's Casually Explained. This is a dude who does like very small animatic videos. He does upload like I think a month, once per month or something, and he has been uploading for quite a long time. Let me see. Yeah, so 7 8 years ago. 8 years ago is the last one. Sorry, the oldest one, and yeah, his videos are pretty fun. I'll just read his description. If you're looking for the answers to life's question in Wikipedia was under scheduled maintenance, look no further. Casual Explained is here to help. So he's pretty funny. Do check him out. I think he has a good sense of humor. But yeah. So that was sorry, I just got distracted. That was Casually Explained. There's Kavan Booth. Kevin Booth. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. He is a magician. He talks about magic a lot. I think I stopped watching him because he started talking about magic drama. So believe it or not, there's drama in the magic world as well. So I don't really like YouTubers who try to like do clickbaity stuff a lot, mainly because it feels like they are treating the audience a bit less than adults, honestly. Like they're catering to children, which again is not what I would prefer. Like catering to children, you shouldn't treat them like they're dumb or anything. So I think I mean, I'm not accusing Kevin of doing this, but he does do his thumbnails are super clickbaity. Like he'll make this face and then put it there. Let me know if you like these comments. Like these thumbnails over simple thumbnails or what. Again, no pressure to comment or anything. But if you feel like it, yeah, go ahead. I'll unsubscribe to him. I hope he's not listening. I'm pretty sure he's not. But yeah. This is probably one of the few people I'll actually unsubscribe to while going through this. But yeah, there is. I think I'll do three more because the third one I actually want to talk about. So Sieve Gaming. So it's CEAVE. This is a guy who does super fun videos on Super Mario Brothers, on Mario franchise in general. His description is testing the limits of Mario games, and it is super cool. I think I'm just looking at some of his stuff. I just saw there's another channel he has called Sieve Perspective. but looks like, oh, he actually does upload them pretty frequently. But yeah, um he did an audio on why do I keep saying audio? He did a video. I'll tell you the reason why I keep saying audio. But the most recent video was 5 months ago about Super Mario Maker 2, and before that was this is the thumbnail of the video. Let's chat for 25 minutes about her 2-minute trailer. He is very open about his channel. He is very sweet and he has a very unique accent. So I have no idea where that accent comes from, but it is a super interesting accent. I love listening to his voice. But yeah, then there is CG Matter, which is why I thought I keep saying audio, because I mainly listen to his videos because of his voice. But yeah, then there's CG Matter, who is a guy who taught me how to, I mean, indirectly taught me how to use Blender. He is one of the like one of the people who does Blender tutorials on YouTube, and he's super good, he's super fun. Then there is Charm. So Charm is the last person I'll talk about today. Charm was so I subscribed to her quite a long time ago. So her oldest video is 6 years ago, and her latest video is actually 2 years ago. So I think she stopped uploading. But I have a very bad handwriting, and I subscribe to her to learn how to have good handwriting. So this is her description: handwriting, painting, and other things I love outside of medicine. Oh, I didn't know she's a medical student, or I'm assuming she is. But yeah, so it was super cool to see her handwriting and painting and stuff. But yeah, she has very good handwriting, like very good. Okay, so I think this is it for the YouTubers thingy. I'll jump over to something else now, because I did want this audio to be a bit longer. I have been playing Tekken Tag Tournament 2. I'll talk about this as well, but let me just see. Oh yeah, I needed to take quizzes. So I'll quickly go over some other stuff. I also need to talk about my customization. So I customize my PC and my characters in games a lot. The thing is that I was thinking of doing this thing in a way that I can show you. So obviously in Soundgasm you can't hear. In YouTube I can just put the images that I'm talking about, or even video. But for Soundgasm I'll have to think of something. But I will talk about briefly what I am talking about. So basically I have created custom cursors for my PC. So what cursor is, if you don't know, it is basically the pointer. So basically the arrow that you use to point at the stuff in your PC. It's actually called pointer only in the official Windows, but the technical name for it is cursor. And so I have created custom cursors for various situations. So I do want to share them with you. I also have changed the sound of my PC when it starts up, which was a pain to do, but I did figure it out. I have also changed the wallpaper and stuff. So my PC generally looks very different from any PC, which I love. I love when your stuff looks different from other people's. I'll see a lot of people just have their custom wallpaper or whatever, but other than that, the desktop looks the same as anyone else, which I find kind of boring. If you have it, don't, no worries, no pressure to change it or anything. But I just want to say that if you don't, and if you have a very different, very weird looking, if you arrange the icons in a certain way or something, I love it. By the way, here's a small tip for you. If you're on Windows, if you let's say you have a folder on your PC, right? And you wanna change the, you wanna remove the name. So basically, what happens is you have a folder, you'll have the name under it, right? So if you create a new folder, it says new folder, at least on Windows. If you want to remove the name, press rename. By the way, if you want to rename something, you can just click on it and press F2. So rename it and hold Alt and press 0160. So if you press Alt and press 0160, it will basically create a space, but this is a special space. So for example, if you type a space and try to rename it, it won't rename. But if you press this character, which is again Alt 0160, and then press enter, it will work, so it will rename it to that. So basically now you have a folder, which a folder icon with no name in it. So this is how I have my icons in my desktop. It has no name, so you can only see the heart shape, which I also made. I didn't make it actually, I just customized it. So I downloaded the heart icon from somewhere and I just changed its color in Krita to match my wallpaper. And yeah, so it's basically camouflaged in the wallpaper itself, so you can't tell it's a. I'll share all of this with you at some later day. And I also need to share the customizations that I do for my characters in different games, for example Baldur's Gate and Tekken and whatnot. So I'll do all of that at some point soon. But for now, I'll be taking quizzes. So one of my friends, her name is Glitter Buffet. I'll link to her. I'll link to her page, or I'll uh, write her name in the description of this video, of this audio. I mean, if you want. I'm not sure if I should. I'll ask her. But yeah. So if you yeah, so I'll be doing these quizzes. This was on her Ramble called uh, a Larden Lion Names Storage Taking Personality Quizzes. So yeah, I'll be doing this. I have done one of this, but I forgot. It was quite a few days ago, and I finished one of them. I saw the result, but then I thought it would be more fun to do this with you guys. But yeah, so this is this quiz is uquiz.com, and the quiz's name is what very specific weather are you? Weather being the sunny, rainy weather. So quiz introduction. My first quiz. Total shot in the dark, but these are my favorites. So let's see. So I entered my name. I use Medusa for all of my online stuff. So yeah, here we go. Choose some of the things. Choose some things. Answer, please choose one. First is the shimmer fresh rain leaves on the pavement at night, dusty green leaves against the white walls, starlight on a freckled cheek. The second one is teeny, teeny, tiny braids in someone's hair, bottle scattered on the floor, tangled necklaces, music so loud your heart pounds. The third is shivers when someone unexpectedly touches your skin. Fresh white sheets, ribbon tied to random things, rusted antiques. And the fourth is ornate mirrors, well loved books stacked on a nice nightstand, impulsively cut hair in the sink. So I think I'll go for the first one, which is the shimmer, fresh rain, leaves on the pavement at night. Dusty green leaves against white walls, starlight on a freckled cheek. Okay. I'm sorry if the repeating is too much for you. I think it's good if I repeat so you know which one I'm going for. If you mind that, let me know. I'll not do it next time. But yeah. So let me just. Also, you'll hear a lot of clicking. I'm sorry if that's distracting to you. Okay. So question 2 out of 6. Pick a song even if you have not heard it. So the first is Northern Attitude by Noah Kahan feat. Hosier. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing any of these names. The next is Sophia by Clairo. The next is Grace by Jeff Buckley. And last is Melting by Kali Uchis. So I'll pick Sophia and do next. Then just pick a color. So there are lots of colors. I'll just pick pink and move on. There is pick a book I love. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, The Hunger Games, Little Women, and Daisy Jones and the Six. So I'll pick A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and pick an activity. Taking a horse riding lesson for the first time, seaside fun fair trip in your hometown, rage room with a curated playlist, that sounds fun, bowling with a close group of friends, reading silently in a library with someone you can comfortably be in silence with, and getting up early to watch the sunrise. So I'll pick the reading silently in a library with someone you can comfortably be in silence with. Tell a character you relate to for fun. Okay, I remember this question. Let me think for a second. A character that I relate for fun. Relate to for fun. Is it a character that I relate to for fun, or is it that a character I relate to and I need to write it for fun. Let me think. I last time I wrote a character from Magnolia, but this time I wanna do a more. First of all, sorry, I had to go. But yeah, I wanted to do more recognizable character. So I will switch over to the tab and yeah. So tell me character relate to for fun. Hmm. What character? It's so weird. Um. Yeah. Let me think. Because I'm trying to think of a specific character. Oh, let's do Isabel. Isabel from Phineas and Ferb. Let me see. Isabel from Phineas and Ferb. Isabella? Okay. Isabella from Phineas and Ferb. Okay. So your result. Oh, this is what I got last time as well. Rain in late summer. You're a breath of fresh air, positive but deep, but maybe you can't see it. You're sweet, interesting, and warm. Okay, interesting. So there is three more answers. Freezing wind on the beach, fresh thin snow, and sunny winter morning. But yeah, uh, I'll move on to the next next quiz, which is, let me actually save the other one so I don't accidentally delete it or something. But yeah, so the next is, let me assign you a lyric that hurts me. Please give a few things and I'll give you a lyric that hurts. So enter your name. My name is Medusa. And yeah, here we go. This one was by Vintage Records, by the way. The previous one was by Star Summer. But yeah. So pick a scenario, preferably one that hurts you. So these are very long. So there are 6 and I'll read them one by one. They are gone. You always knew they would leave. You just didn't know it would be so soon. You don't know where they went or what happened to them, if they are even alive at all. You don't know if it matters. Either way, they are where you aren't and you are alone. You almost feel relieved that you do not have to fight with them anymore, even as the guilt claws at your throat. Second, holding hands with a loved one, dancing together in the kitchen of your shared home, laughing and loving and learning. You know the way your lover likes their coffee or their tea. You know the way they wake up in the morning. You're content. It does not last. Okay. By the way, the last line said it does not last. I think I didn't say it properly. But yeah. Third, sitting in a lecture about poetry, dutifully taking notes on poems that rip your heart from your chest and crush it into pieces on the ground. You're so broken by the poems you see. They are far too similar to your own problems, yet you do not bat an eye. Your tongue pokes out a little as you scribble down the last stanza. The lecturer's eyes slide right over you. Fourth, sitting alone at a low hanging bridge over water, passers by are concerned but do not stop, apart from one who crouches next to you and asks quietly if you need them to call someone. You aren't planning on jumping, you show them the photo you're holding. I'm just thinking, you say, even though your mind has been silent all night. You're alive, though it kills you to say it. Fifth, you're hurting. You have always hurt. You do not know freedom, yet there is a small kitten on your doorstep, and it is shivering, and it is crying. You crouch down to pick it up, and maybe some of the pain leaves your chest. The tension ebbs out of your shoulders. Maybe you can learn to breathe again. You're in a bar or a cafe. Oh, this is the fifth. Oh, the sixth. You're in a bar or a cafe or a library where you are comfortable, though you are not relaxed. You haven't been relaxed in a long time. You glance up from your drink or your book and you make eye contact with them. They are exactly as you'd imagined. You have never seen them before in your life. You walk over and they walk over and introduce themselves. They make you smile. Okay. So I am choosing holding hands with a loved one, dancing together in the kitchen of your shared home, laughing and loving and learning. You know the way your lover likes their coffee or their tea. You know the way they wake up in the morning. You're content, it does not last. Okay. So there are 12 questions. Okay. So this is question number 2. This question is time. You must answer within 4 seconds. This is time decide. Safety, love, freedom. Love. Okay. I chose love. I'll do next. How do you love? Okay. So again there are 6 options. First, send them things that remind you of them. Tag them in silly posts. You yearn for physical closeness. Yes, there is something stopping you. Second, you listen, you comfort, you open your arms when they need. You play with their hair and give them food when they are upset. You are up until the early morning just talking to them about anything. Third, quietly from afar, you don't speak often. When you do, it's like no time has passed at all. You pick up right where you left off without any issue at all. You can hardly remember what it's like to worry about speaking frequently. Fourth, loudly, without hesitation, without doubt. You love so boldly that you sometimes scare yourself. You have tied your self worth to their love. You don't know what you'll do if this fails. Fifth, mournfully. They're not around anymore. Maybe they never were to begin with. You cannot stop loving them even though it kills you to think about them, even though your pain is as clear as day. People are worried. You just think about them and sigh wildly. You shower them with gifts and disappear without a trace. You live and you laugh and you love and then you vanish. They do not know where you go. They know to expect it of you. You are sporadic, you are hurting, yet you still love. I have no idea. Let me just think out loud. I love, you listen, you comfort, you open your arms. I When I read this I felt hurt, which was mournfully. They're not around anymore. I This felt personal, loudly, without hesitation, without doubt. You have tied your self worth to their love. You don't know what you'll do if this fails. Okay. This is hard. I'll go with mournfully. They are not around anymore. Maybe they never were to begin with. You cannot stop loving them even though it kills you to think about them. Even though your pain is as clear as day, people are worried. You just think about them and sigh. Choose a word. Hurt, desperate, breathe, breath, longing, regret, grief. Longing. Pick a shade of red. Rose, barn, redwood, desire, raspberry, hibiscus. Oh, there are what are they called? Hex codes as well. I'll go with desire. Yeah. Pick a room in a house. The kitchen, the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room, the attic, the garage. Sorry for the background noise. I'll pick the bedroom. What are you afraid of? Something tangible, something, an animal, a person, a situation, etc. Something intangible, the unknown, a feeling, the truth, etc. Myself. Something intangible. Pick a reason to wake up again. All the people you have yet to meet. Warm drinks on rainy days. For myself, for them, because I have to. memories of the past, and the desire to create new ones. Okay, I actually read them all in one go, so I'll read them again this time, seeing which are the options. So first is all the people you have yet to meet. Second is dream a warm drinks on rainy days. Third is for myself. Fourth is for them. Fifth is because I have to, and sixth is memories of the past and desire to create new ones. I am conflicted between for them. I think for them is the best answer. Yeah, for them. I mean, for me, not in general. This is not objective, obviously. But yeah, in this moment, do you think you're okay? Yes, dishonest. Yes, the truth. No, I'm not sure. Yes, the truth. Choose a comfort, a hug, a kiss to the forehead, food, a conversation, a confession, an answer. A hug. Choose one of the things in my room. The orange axolotl is squishmallow resting on my bed. The random snacks scattered around my desk. The photos of me and my siblings as kids. The books on my shelf. My pride flag. My pride flags on the boxes I haven't unpacked. The red belt on my floor. Choose one of the things in my room. This is their room. Whoever has created this quiz. Okay. This I have no idea what to answer in this. I'll just go with my pride flags on the boxes I haven't unpacked because I would like them. Um, Tell me a song that hurts you. Tell me why if you'd like. Okay. I wonder if you can get these answers because then I would also love to create a few quizzes. But yeah, tell me a song that hurts you. There's this song called Two. If you have done the Enneagram quizzes, you'll know this. Let me go through my playlist very quickly because I would actually like that. Where is my playlist? Okay. I'm yours. I can share this playlist if you want. Just comment or something. You don't need to comment, but I don't know if I should share this or not randomly. So yeah. Um. Oh my god! I just saw Magnolia's clear OST. I think it has to be one of these. Save Me. Okay. Save Me by Amy Munn. Because it reminds me of what I want but don't have. Actually, who I want but don't have. Okay. Anyways, this is the last one. Your result. I used to say I would never fall in love again until I found her. Until I Found You by Stephen Sanchez. You're bruised, you're wounded, you're afraid. You have been hurt before and you would die before letting it happen like that again. You're akin to a caged animal, frightened and desperate and willing to tear your way to freedom, even if you do not feel it. Cannot let yourself feel it. I think you're afraid, you're scared, and maybe you feel alone. Confined to a life that does not love you, a life that has nothing left to give. Maybe you're tired. I will guide you to a quiet place, maybe with a stream or in the middle of the woods. Wherever you'd like to go, I will guide you there and I will sit with you. I'll listen to you, your hand in mine. We will let ourselves exist. You will find someone you can trust, I promise. Okay, this was sweet. I just rate it quickly because it was very fun. Can I not rate it because I'm not signed in? Okay. Let me just quickly check. There is a trending now. Are you pretty cute or hot? Okay. Oh, I'll also read the other options. I have become so numb. I can't feel you there, become so tired, so much more aware. And I would have stayed. This is the second one. And the third one. And I would have stayed up with you all night had I known how to save a life. Then the next one. But I keep your memory. You visit me in my sleep, my darling. Who knew? Then, and if you leave me, rest assured it would kill me. Oh, this is nice. The last is I won't announce my sheer descent, but holy, there will be silence. Okay, so yeah, this was fun. I will save these and post the answer or the quiz results somewhere to the. But yeah, anyway, so I'll one last thing that I want to talk about is uh, someone was talking about how they couldn't they had this thing where they would have empathy for video game characters and they wouldn't want to kill them. So I wanted to share something similar that happens to me. So I have been playing um Castlevania Curse of the Moon. And I have been playing it normally, so I've been killing all the enemies that have been coming in front of me. But then suddenly this enemy comes, which is. So I was playing, I was trying to go fast, and I hit this enemy once, and it didn't kill them in one hit. So it would take more than one hit to kill this enemy. But this enemy is called Heat Shade. And if you go and look at this enemy, let me just look because I'm just trying to see. Just just a second. Oh yeah, so I found the what do you call it, the uh what do you even call this, Wikipedia, not Wikipedia, but this wiki fandom page. By the way, I should mention, if you can try to avoid wiki fandom. So the thing is that there is a better alternative, which is which ranges, so it's different for everything. For example, for Pokemon it's called Bulbapedia. The reason I'm saying to avoid it is because fandom has a lot of ads, which is the main source of their income, but it's all maintained open source. Which means that all of this you can get without ads, maintained by people who love the game, who care about the game, on a different website. You just have to find that website. So for example, I'm trying to find the Castlevania one. I don't think exists one yet, but if you can do try to use it over the fandom website. But so Heat Shade is an enemy in the Castlevania series. It is the, what's it called, wraith of an innocent maiden burnt at the stakes. So what happened was, I was looking at this I was playing this, right, and I see this girl just floating, right. This is just a body of a woman floating around, completely red, and I was like, oh no, did I hit this accidentally? And then I realized that this is just an enemy, but I have been avoiding to kill this particular enemy because I don't want to kill. And first of all, this enemy looks beautiful. How can I kill an enemy that looks this beautiful? And second, I don't know, I just feel like it. So the second example of this, so weirdly enough, I was watching Easy Squeezy. This is one of my YouTubers that I have subscribed to, and he had speedrun Undertale. And Undertale, if you know, by the way, huge spoilers for Undertale oncoming, but basically you can finish the game in two ways. Actually, you know what? I won't spoil it. But basically, Undertale has a couple of ways of playing it, and one of them requires you to kill a certain enemy. And the thing is that in one of the ways you can choose to kill the enemy, and in the other one you have to kill the enemy. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, if I try to so basically I played the whole game in one way, right? So I never had to kill that particular enemy. But as soon as I started playing it in the second way, I played the game till that enemy. And once that enemy came, I just had to quit the game because I could not bring myself to kill that enemy. I cannot do this. There's another example, again, huge spoilers, but this time I'll spoil it because it's not a game I think a lot of people will want to play, especially not for the story. But there's this game called Katana Zero, and in Katana Zero, at one point, you have to choose between either sacrificing yourself to save a kid, which ends the game right there, but you don't which ends the game right there, but and it's very cryptic, so it doesn't tell you directly that you're going to save the kid, but it's very cryptic about it. It says that if you choose, you can sacrifice yourself right now and ensure the safety of everyone you love. And the second option is, but you can choose to fight, but you have to then sacrifice someone else or something like this. I immediately knew what this is going to go out, so I immediately chose the option which ends the game right there. And to this date, I have not finished Katana Zero after that level. Like after that point comes, like it literally says game over, but I just chose that I'm not going to finish this anymore because I just can't do it. And I did see, so after I finish the game, I do see videos of other people playing it, so I do know what happens in the story after that. I just can't do it. It's not. So yeah, do let me know if there are any other examples of you doing this as well. I do this quite often. I have a lot of other stuff to talk about, but for now I think I'll close this because oh, this is 55 minutes, but not about time, but more like I have to go and do other stuff. But yeah, as usually, enjoyed making these audios. For some time, I think because I'll be figuring out what setup to use, there will be some audio noises and stuff in the background. I apologize for that. I promise it will be fixed soon, but for now, bear with me. And yeah, hope you're having a great day. Valentine's Day is coming. I am not expecting any confessions from anyone. Are you? Let me know. I'm very happy for you if you do get to go out on Valentine's Day. Uh, Congrats if you have someone who you can go with. And yeah, I'm excited because every time Valentine's Day comes, all the people who create audios are just super creative with it, and it's super fun to just. It's like it feels like a fair. Like you're in a fair, you're just looking around at what everyone has created. It's super fun. I have that feeling of like going in a not circus but like a it's a fair. I guess fair is the best word. Like a marketplace of places you can things people have made. And I'm pretty sure you can hear all the loud noises, so I'll just leave. See you later and have a great day.